8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3.
And it's like an ocean, and the waves they crash and fall, and I feel the motion. Cause we're big and then we're small, and sometimes we lose it. And I'm drowning till I'm out.
Yeah. Should we go there or somewhere else?
You guys, do you like this place? It's good, or do you like something?
Doesn't really matter to me.
Whatever.
I'll take your advice.
Yeah? Okay. But if you don't like it, please don't hate me, right?
He eats everything.
No.
I'm just worried about the coffee.
You do eat everything. It's true. No, you eat everything.
Oh, yeah, I pretty much am a garbage can.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I eat everything.
He always eats half my food too. Whenever, yeah.
Where did you guys meet at school?
No.
I worked for him for the summer.
Yeah, you worked for him? Oh yeah, you told me that you had another company. Like
Before, not anymore.
Cleaning windows.
Yeah. For 6 years I did that.
Oh, so you clean windows?
Yeah, for a summer.
He ran one of my crews, yeah.
And then right after that, I got into building windows, so that was fun.
That is so crazy that you had a company cleaning windows
Yes.
and then you became a language.
No, but I've always liked languages though.
You should write a story about that.
I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've talked about it sometime.
There's this.
I'm sure I have, because I do like daily vlogs. I'm sure I've talked about it at some point.
There's this guy who talks about Pampers to Polyglot. So what are you gonna say? Windows.
Pampers to Polyglot, is that Tetsu?
That's
It's one of the things. Yeah, Tetsu.
Yeah.
Where is brownies open? Paraguay. Anyone else? A little bit Argentina. Bolivia. Yeah, a little bit Bolivia. And a little bit Brazil, right? So kind of Paraguay and then kind of, around.
So conference sessions have wrapped up for the day, and just heading back to my hotel to drop off backpack, camera, all that stuff. And then there's a group dinner with everybody that I'm going to be going to after that. And after that, probably go to a bar or something, I'd imagine. And so I don't have my camera and my stuff with me, so I'm gonna drop it off at the hotel. And a couple takeaways for me. Number one, the big reason why I came to this was for the people, right? I wanted to meet lots of different people. I wanted to, well, that's basically why I came, right? I mean, obviously the sessions are interesting, right? But that wasn't the number one reason. So it's been cool to meet a lot of people and make different connections. But yeah, crushing it so far, loving this. Montreal, loving the conference. And I think we'll wrap today's vlog up here, because obviously I'm gonna be dropping my camera off. So see you guys tomorrow, and bye for now.
Can you give me that look? Can you give me those eyes? You tell me you're hooked. I tell you you're mine. We fight and make up till everything is alright. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Pretty face, pretty face, pretty baby. You're the only one that's driving me crazy.
You should show me where it is.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mala punta. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Siempre es a tu manera.
Yo te quiero, aunque no quieras.
Puro chantaje,
Puro chantaje. Vas libre como el aire. No soy de ti ni de nadie.
Nice. Have you spent a lot of time in Montreal?
No, I just came like yesterday, right? And I was like in the house this whole day basically. I was just kicking.
So this is your first, this is your second day in Montreal, basically?
Yeah. That's why you're better than me, like knowing the streets and stuff.
No, I don't. I just follow the map.
Well, that's what I was doing too. And
I don't think you were.
I
No, you weren't following the map. Absolutely not. The map was not being followed because we walked from our hotel in a circle right back to the hotel.
Saving, got a whole heart that's yours for the taking. Oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. You're like rainfall in the burning summertime. You're like fire in the midnight winter sky. You're all on earth.
It is just before midnight here, got back to my hotel, and I wanted to share something with you guys. I want to talk about like networking and how what my approach is to networking. Now, I'll be honest, I'm 25 years old, and obviously I don't know if this is the best way, but this is kind of my lens on it. This is my perspective, and this is what my view on like what a good way to do it is. So I'm at this conference here, and obviously networking is the major reason as to why I'm here. And for me, networking basically, for me, a big part of it is just making friends. It's like trying to be friends with as many people as you can. That's like the biggest thing. So all I'm doing here really is like I'm just taking every opportunity I can to meet different people, you know, talk to them, see what they're all about in their life, like what are they up to, things like that. So usually like I'll try and get to things early. I'll try and get to events early on purpose to see who's mingling around. I'll go to like all the extra events there are, so I have extra opportunities to meet different people. I try to sit at different tables, different locations to get introduced to different people. And other times I'll sit at one table or I'll talk to one person for a long time to build depth with that person depending on the context, right? Based on my limited experience, one of the things that I try and avoid as much as possible is trying just to like take. What I mean by that is sometimes I feel like when people are networking, they are so concerned with what can I take out of this experience, or what can I take from this relationship, what can I take from this event. And I think that's good in a lot of ways, but for me, I fight that. I have the thought, just like any human would, but I try and fight it really hard, and I'm trying to figure out like how can I give to the different individuals I'm meeting, and understanding life is long, right? Sometimes I've had the thought, like sometimes it's funny how life works. Sometimes I'm really happy that, oh, it's good that I was nice to that person because later on your paths cross again. And for me, that's kind of my thought process. I don't want my path to cross with someone again, only to think like, oh, you know, I was kind of selfish last time I saw them. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying as hard as possible not to be someone who takes on the first transaction and just like to wait. Just be nice to the person and understand that there's a very good chance, life is long, there's a very good chance we're going to cross paths again. And the fact that I was nice to people in the first interaction, second interaction, third interaction, fourth interaction is just going to open things down the line. I mean, I don't know if that's going to play out. I guess we'll find out over time. You guys will see on the vlogs. But that's kind of where my head is at. And last but not least, I think for a lot of people, whenever the opportunity is right, I'm trying to offer things that I can help with when I see an opportunity to do so. So I'll give you an example, like the organizer, actually before the event, I didn't talk much about this, but before the event I was able to sell a decent, you know, about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 tickets if I counted right, 5 tickets including my own, for LangFest, right? And I was talking about it on videos, as you guys know, and apparently one of the organizers thought that's cool, and he's like, oh, I really appreciated that. So I got to talk with him, got to meet him. He was really excited, really happy with the, you know, stuff I was doing to help promote it. And next year I offered to volunteer and to help out for free and just to help them get things together. And you know what does that do? It just gives me an extra opportunity to build a relationship with the organizers, build a relationship with the different people involved, get to know some of the speakers potentially and have those doors open up. And those are more long-term for me. Short-term, I'm helping out LangFest and helping different people out. Which the long term, hopefully it helps me out. And the reality is that I know that a lot of the relationships, a lot of the friendships, a lot of the connections that I make, they're not going to lead to anything, and that's okay. I might even open doors for other people. I'm okay with that, right? But I know that it just takes 1 on 100, 1 on 500, 1 on 1,000 to really open things up. It's all it takes. It's all it takes, right? It's actually interesting because at this event, I was baffled by how many people just knew me already, and it wasn't like, whoa, AZREN are huge fans, nothing like that. And that's I don't deserve that, right? And I don't expect that. But it was just cool to be like, oh, AZREN, you know, we connected on this before. Like, how are you going? It's like, oh, hey, how are you, right? even that was just a result of my networking before the event, you know, via YouTube and via Snapchat and via Instagram and Facebook, all those things, all this stuff that I do, the daily videos, the collaborations, all those things, right? Replying to everyone's comments, right? Offering free language lessons which I'm doing, right? All that stuff is just a form of networking, building relationships, knowing that if I can, you know, if I can have relationships with a bunch of 100 people, 1,000, whatever the number is, a lot of different people, and if I can give to a lot of different people, I know that one of them it'll just come back. One will, and that one's gonna matter. And with that one, whatever comes back to me, I'll accept it, I'll take it, and I'll use it to the best of my ability to help me move forward, and then I'll keep going, right? And then being practical at the same time, I'm very practical to make sure I can pay my bills, like I'm making enough money, and like it's just balancing that, right? It's pulling from both ends. So yeah, just something that's really important that I haven't really talked about a lot on camera. I know it's not, you know, it's not overly language related, but I want it to be on camera, so it's out there, it's on record, and yeah. So anyway, we'll wrap things up there. Thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.